of February 7th, 8th. I'm bad with dates. I don't know. I'm going to a tattoo consultation appointment today. I'm going to try to figure out what I'm doing to start my sleeve of my right arm. I know I'm getting my unicorn filled in. It was a tattoo I got with my ex. I like the tattoo, like visually. I just want to change it up a little bit. I'm going to fill it in with the colors of the transgender flag, so like that pastel pink, blue, and white. The white's going to be probably kind of hard to put in there. I know white's kind of iffy on tattoos, so I have to. Hopefully, they can do that. And then I'm going to get a Life is Strange themed tattoo right along my forearm, going from wrist to elbow. Life is Strange is one of my favorite video games. I've talked about that before. The phrase "this action will have consequences" is kind of repeated throughout the game, and it's every time you make a choice as the main character Max, and then every time you time travel to go back and change it, it alerts you like your actions are gonna have consequences, and every step you take in the game, every action affects how the game progresses. And I don't know, something. I mean, obviously in real life your choices matter, but something about that quote, I don't know, it resonated with me a little bit. It does make me think, that everything I do is going to have a consequence down the road, whether it's good or bad. And I don't know, I just like the quote. I like the design, so that's what I'm getting. So it should be fun. I am being lazy as fuck today on my day off. I made my tattoo appointment. I have a tattoo appointment next week, next Thursday, just to get my unicorn filled in. And then the following Thursday, I'm getting my actual arm tattoo, my Life is Strange tattoo. He said between the two, it's going to be like 4 hours, 4.5 hours, to get it all done, which is going to be crazy. The unicorn should only take an hour, hour and a half, but everything else is the bulk of it, like 3.5. That's the longest I've ever had for a tattoo, so I'm kind of nervous. I mean, the one, my unicorn on initially got it, it was like an hour, I think. It wasn't too bad. But I know like my wrist and inner arm is going to be more sensitive, so I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with the pain. I'm sure I'll be fine, but I don't know, it's something new, so I don't know how that's going to go down. Yeah. It's it's Friday night. It's like midnight, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. I have like the morning off tomorrow from work, so I was going to record stuff tomorrow, which I still am. But I don't know. In my never-ending quest to record, the most insignificant parts of my life for this YouTube channel, I just felt I needed to kind of document this. I've been having like trouble sleeping the past few weeks, and my anxiety and depression's getting a lot worse. The anxiety more so than anything else. Once last February, it's been almost a year now. Once I came out and separated from my ex and moved on with my life, my anxiety went down a lot, and I think that was attributed to me being more comfortable with who I am. And it was kind of nice to like that my anxiety was to the point where I felt I didn't need to get help for it. I still want to get help for it, but it wasn't as prevalent. And yeah, I don't know. Just the past few weeks, I just been doing a lot of thinking about trying to get a car and go back to college and get hormones and just a bunch of stuff. And I don't know. It's just become really overwhelming. But the weird thing is, like, that's not even the major source of my anxiety right now. And I can't even really pinpoint or even put into words what it is, but I guess, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I guess I feel like I'm getting left behind, for lack of a better term. I don't keep up with anyone I graduated with from high school. Not that I really care to anyways, but they're all, doing things. They have their own families and lives and whatnot.
And the few close friends I do have, you know, they're also, moving on with their lives, they're getting husbands and wives and kids and, real jobs and, doing all this stuff. And I feel like we're kind of all drifting apart and we're not able to make as much time for each other, as we would like to, which I guess is all part of, growing up and being an adult, um, being an adult. But, I don't know, I guess it just, I don't know how to, I don't, like I said, I don't know how to put this into words. I think it's just like, I don't know, like I'm missing out, or no, missing out's not the way I want to put it. Like it's just a lot of anxiety over not being able to accomplish the stuff that I really want to accomplish, but nothing can really be done about it at the moment, which makes me more stressed out. And, you know, like I said, the few friends I am really close with, we don't have that much time with each other as it is, and it's stressful. I need to be able to vent to people and talk to people, and I don't get that opportunity all that often. Because I feel a lot of people have like a really big network of friends and family and whatnot to reach out to and vent to. And it's not that I don't have, those people. There's people that I can talk to, I just don't want to. Like, I don't want to burden them with this. And also, a lot of the stuff I want to talk about, it's topics that I haven't really talked about with some of my family and friends. So it's kind of awkward to get that conversation going. Um, I have 2 or 3 good friends that I do feel close enough to that I would be willing to, talk about these things with. But, like I said before, I don't want to burden them. They have their own lives and their own BS to deal with, and I don't want to put that on top of them. So, I don't know. This is just me kind of going on at 1 o'clock in the morning. Um, Mental illness is a bitch. It's Sunday night. Kind of being quiet because everyone's sleeping. Um, yeah, it's been a weird week. I just kind of wanted to follow up on the last thing in this video, which I believe was me filming at 2 a.m. or something like that about being, I guess, depressed or whatever. I mean, my depression kind of comes and goes, and usually I can keep myself distracted enough, so that way it's not too much of an issue, because I'm not on medication or anything. But just sometimes it just becomes too much, and I just kind of shut down. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to think about the future. I just shut down. I don't know. This past few weeks have been really bad. More so than normal. And I've been doing some research and whatnot about trying to get help. But one of the things that came across is because I'm pretty sure I have ADD. I've taken some tests online and talked to some counselors and whatnot, and they've kind of agreed that yeah, they're pretty sure that I do have ADD. And one of the things attributed to it, one of the, I guess, symptoms of it, sort of, it's just sort of a inability to begin projects or finishing them. You know that there's something that needs to be done important, but you just can't bring yourself to start it. You distract yourself with other things. And that really explains a lot of, it explains a lot of things in my entire life, but especially the past few months. There's a lot of stuff I need to get done, looking for an apartment and whatnot, and I just haven't. I know it needs to be done, but I just can't bring myself to do it. So I don't know. It just, a lot of stuff's going on with me mentally, and it's just getting to the point where it's becoming harder and harder to function, be a contributing member of society. But yeah, I mean, trying to get through it. It's rough. And, you know, I'm just kind of at a point now, it's like, if I don't get help soon, it's gonna get worse, and I just don't know where to go from there. So hopefully things look up, and I can kind of get my shit together. Um, Also, I look like shit because I have really bad skin in the winter. So I get these kind of red splotches. And I just shaved, and my razor wasn't sharp. I forgot to change it out. So I am a mess physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever. Um, but next week I'm getting a tattoo. That's neat. Um, and hopefully things get better.